everyone. Today I just wanted to share with you something that I've been doing for the last week or so that I feel like is just rescuing my middle of the winter, dull, dry, lackluster skin. So I wasn't actually going to film this, and this morning I just decided as I was doing it that I just want to share this with you because I know a lot of people probably feel this way, where you look in the mirror and despite everything that you're doing with your skincare, your skin just looks a little bit tired, it looks a little bit dull, it looks a little bit lackluster. It's kind of the middle of winter, we are inside with all of this, heating and everything, and it's just zapping us. So what I've decided to do for the last week or so is in my morning routine, I am basically ditching everything that I'm doing except for my Cysteamine and my LED. So I'm still doing that. But the rest of my skincare routine has been reduced down to just a couple things that you probably own, and I encourage you to just give this a try, even if just for a few days. See if it changes your skin. So what I'm talking about is the 7 skins method. Now, this has been around for a long time. This is not anything new, but I wanted to share it with you because I'm also really focusing it on my neck and on my hands. And I am telling you, I can see the biggest difference in my hands. It's crazy. And what it is just a focus on those areas. I was noticing that my neck was looking more crepey. It was kind of starting to look chicken skinny. And I knew some of that was just dryness. I knew some of it was the environment right now. So here's what I am doing. I get up in the morning and the first thing I do, I start my coffee and then I put my Cysteamine product on. I've been doing that for a long time. It's a pigment inhibitor. It is amazing. It is brightening my skin and I love it. I love the fact that it goes on and it comes off. And then that's it. It's not like a step in my routine as far as like a layer. So I love it. So I take that off and I rinse it off and then I remove it with my PSA Reset Cleanser. You don't always have to cleanse your skin in the morning, of course, but because I had the Cysteamine on, I like to rinse it off and then cleanse it off. Then what I'm doing is I am going in with my Sukiyaki Suhada on my face, on my neck, and on my hands. Now that is this. You guys have heard me talk about it a million times. It is just a essence that has urea in it and a bunch of other humectants, etc. Now this one, interestingly enough, has alcohol way down the list. It is not drying in any way to the skin. I've never experienced dryness. I'm a dehydrated, dry-skinned person, and the alcohol that is in here, it does nothing for drying my skin at all. So what I do is I put this on the back of my hands. I put it into the palm of my hands, put it on the back of my hands, I put it on my neck, and I put it on my face. And I repeat that up to 7 times. I don't even really count anymore. I mean, like the first day I kind of counted, and then I'm like, I don't really need to count. I kind of let it sort of dry, and then I go and do it again, and I let it sort of dry, and basically you're just saturating your tissue. What we're really doing is we are super duper hydrating the stratum corneum, the very outside, and that just helps to plump everything up. It's going to help with our skin barrier. It's going to help to kind of protect the inside so that your fantastic skin can do everything that it can do on its own. It's just being provided, some cover essentially. So I do that. Now I wanted to tell you that the other thing that I have been doing on the backs of my hands sometime in the middle of the day, because I wash my hands during the day, is I'm actually using my CosRx. This is the Comfort Ceramide Cream Mist. This would be a great opportunity if you have some mists or if you have some essences that are hydrating to use them if you've noticed that you've collected some of them. That's what I did. I went into my kind of collection of essences and mists and all that stuff, and I thought this one I'm going to use on my hands during the day. Editing pen here. I just wanted to come on and say that I was going through making some of the B-roll for this video and the ingredient deck for this CosRx mist. I didn't realize that it had bergamot fruit oil in it, and so this is definitely not something that I recommend anymore, unfortunately, especially if you are trying to get rid of any hyperpigmentation or if you have sensitivities. We're going to do a whole video. I have already done a whole video on citrus peel oils, and that is the worst one of all of them. What a bummer. So anyway, I just wanted to pop in and say that, because I don't want anybody thinking that they should use this on something during the middle of the day when the sun may activate the fluorocoumarins in that bergamot fruit oil and cause allergic reaction, rash, redness, itchiness, you know, hyperpigmentation, all that stuff. So Ixnay on the Ozarks-K. Okay, back to the video. And you know, we always talk about bringing everything down your neck and your décolleté. This is actually more of a focused, I'm actually, some of the time when I'm applying that Sukiyaki Suhara, I put it in my hand and I start at my neck. My neck isn't the afterthought, or my hands. They are the focus of this and my face, which I think makes a difference because it actually gets a lot more product in that area. Now, our neck doesn't produce as much oil. It is definitely a drier area. It is different than the skin, you know, on our face. And so really saturating it, really giving it a ton of hydration is a great thing. You will notice an improvement in your neck, a visual improvement in your neck skin just by doing this. And on my hands, I am following it up with a hand cream. This is a hand cream I got right before Christmas because I bought this for stocking stuffers for other people. And this is the original Hemp's hand lotion. I love this so much, you guys. It has hemp oil in it. It has some other things that are going to be occlusives. So you put it on your hands. It doesn't leave your hands feeling like they're gonna pick up a lot of hair or anything. It soaks in, but it really super protects the hands. And it smells like a dream. So it does have some fragrance in there and I love it. So if you don't like fragrance, you won't like this one, but grab a hand cream that is going to help trap all of that moisture that you just layered on, layered on, and layered on. And then of course, if it's in the daytime and you're gonna be out and about, put some sunscreen on your hands just to protect from, you know, age spots, sunspots, skin cancer, the whole nine. So that's what I do for my hands. Now, after I've layered that Sukiyaki Suhara so many times, my face and neck literally look drenched, but as they dry, they're not wet. They just look quenched. It is so cool. It is not a new trend. I mean, skins in Korea is toner. So it's not a new trend. I know a lot of you know about it, but I'm just encouraging you to do it because especially on the neck and on the hands, it makes a big difference. So once I've done that as many times as I want to load up the essence, I literally just pat it and I go to the back of my neck and everything. I get all around. And if my décolleté was exposed, I could do there too, but typically I'm like in a t-shirt or something. So I'm just doing right here and my hands. I then go in with a serum. It's only been my needleless serum. It's just the one that I've been grabbing for. It's been in my routine a bunch anyway. And so that's the one that I put on. I put it on my face, my neck, and I do put it on my hands before I put that hand cream on. So I do all of that. And then the hand cream goes on my hands. And then I follow up with a moisturizing sunscreen. And that is my entire routine. And if I want to put on makeup, I will. This sunscreen that I'm using is my Dermatology Universal Tinted Moisturizer and SPF 46. And it's got the high purity niacinamide in there. I love it. It has a very neutral tint that is just kind of nice. I can either leave it at that, not do anything else, or I can go on and put on makeup. I find that it's beautiful under makeup. It's great for my dry, dehydrated skin. I've noticed such a difference in my skin in just a few days and such a minimal routine. And I feel like so many of you have everything here. I just figured I might as well share. I mean, I literally am in editing here, like claw clip editing, not planning to film today, but I thought I'm going to share this because I really am feeling like it's making a nice difference in my skin. And it kind of pulled me out of the doldrums of middle of winter dullness. And it's so simple. So anyway, that's what I've been doing. It's pretty simple. I wanted to share it. Let me know if you try any of those 7 skins or any of those kind of, several step routines, because even though it's 7 skins, it's like what, 3 products or something like that. It's very, very minimal. And it's just kind of a nice break from all the stuff that I like to do in the morning and at night. And I'm just feeding the skin, hydrating the skin, and, making it look more bouncy and juicy and, helping to reinforce my barrier. I will, of course, go back to all of my antioxidants and all of the goodies that I do. But I think I'm going to rotate this in at least once a month and do, like 5 days of it and just intersperse this little routine periodically into my AM routine just to kind of feed my skin. Let me know if you're going to try this out. So simple. I hope you are having a really, really wonderful day, and I will talk to you in my next skincare video. Take care.